Good evening, YouTube land. So, tonight, we're going to get into a band from Atlanta, Georgia. They are called Sevendust. They started in 1994, and they currently have 12 albums. The newest of release was released in 2018. So, let's get into it.
God bless you, Ohio. God bless you, Ohio. God bless those families that are dealing with loss too. I know about it. I know about it. I know how it And this song goes out to you guys. This song goes out to the world. This is a song called Denial. Yo, make some fucking noise! Come on, come on, come on. We can hear you! Never say what you mean, all I can prescribe. Never say that to me. What's the shit off your face? Let's not stop till we burn. Don't move your feet off the left, then let's stop it. Tonight, see, don't stay here.
So, Sevendust is interesting is because Lejean right here, from my knowledge, he is one of the first African American men to be in a metal band, to be in a very successful metal band. They started in '94, and he's really broken a lot of the stereotypes and a lot of the molds for people of color in metal bands.
Come on, y'all! You listen. The television that's the sin of a nation sin. Running to run to, running to talk in my friend. What's up? Running to my friend. Don't be.
So, musically, this band, in this video, they sound like they're very tight. They're in time together. You know, they've played together for now more than 20 years. So I'm sure a lot of these songs are second nature, especially this song. This is one of their earliest, biggest hits. Clint Lowry, the guitar player, with the Red Dean guitar. One of the coolest times I've seen him perform is when he was performing with Seether as a guest guitarist. It was really cool to see him play somebody else's material that wasn't Sevendust. I've also been fortunate enough to see Sevendust headline once and play at a festival outside. And they're a really good band live. They feed off of the energy of the crowd, and they're just a joy to be around because of how happy they are making music together.
Come on, y'all! Is everybody okay? fire department. Much respect, brother. God bless you. We can hear you. Come on like this. Come on, y'all. Let me see your hands. Yeah. Listen to me.
It's just awesome how he was out there feeding on the crowd and interacting with them on a personal level. That's when a band becomes just, a stage-worthy band to a band that are actually showmans that have honed their craft for years and years, and that interaction they have with their fans keep their fans coming back, and it also keeps their fans for a multitude of decades. Like, I first heard of these guys in the early 2000s when some of their stuff was on the radio. I always thought they were good, but I never got to see them until the later 2010s. So that was Sevendust live 2015 from Roverfest. I have no idea what Rovers Fest is. Someone should tell me where this is, what state, what place. If you know, drop it in the comments, please, down there. So I hope you guys enjoyed Sevendust. Sevendust is alternative metal. They also go a little bit softer into the hard rock category, but they've never really been, soft rock or radio rock. Like, they do have some radio rock songs, but most of their stuff tends to be in the hard rock or alternative metal category. Their music just has, at least in my opinion, more of an edge to it. And usually when Lejean sings about stuff, it can be dark, but there's always some silver lining. Like, I've seen a few interviews with him, and he seems to be like a very positive person, maybe even religious or spiritual. I've seen a few interviews with Clint Lowry, because he's been named one of the best guitarists in the world a few different times. And, the guys just seem like that they're really chill, and, they're doing music because they want to do it, and they're just, still stoked that people like their music, 20 plus years down the road. So this is another one of those bands that I'd say, if you're interested in metal, but you don't want to jump right in to the super heavy stuff, like the Suicide Silence or the Whitechapel, I would say start with Sevendust and then work your way up from there. So I hope you guys are having a great day or night wherever you're at, and as always, keep it metal.